Welcome on in, everybody. This is Beard Advice Live every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Normally, I am joined by my wife, my best friend, the super sniffer, the first lady of the beard community, aka Sam C. But she's unfortunately not going to be able to join us tonight because she is getting over a sickness. Essentially, the second half of Christmas, she went down. I mean, she had to go lay in bed and slept the rest of the Christmas. And then yesterday, which was Tuesday, I was even worse, and she was in bed for almost all the day yesterday. Today, doing better, but still fighting this like nasty cough and stuff that's going on. So hopefully she'll be bouncing back and we'll be perfectly fine tomorrow. But I'm here. You're here, the community, and we have some people that need some advice and would like some help, and some people that just want to hang out and be together. So I'll probably say that a couple of times tonight as people come in and ask. And you guys are awesome. We appreciate it. Regina says, hope she feels better soon. Thank you. I think, well, she's tough. She's gonna push through it. It wasn't COVID. She didn't have we thought maybe pneumonia because she had a really nasty cough for like the last couple weeks, but no fever, no pneumonia, just some junk, just some crud. And so hopefully tomorrow's just like all back to normal and a great day. And I was flying today. I was all over the world. We did an arcade. We did, and Sam was doing better. And yeah, she's going to do great tomorrow. I have a strong feeling. We did an arcade. The boys had 2 different soccer camps. I walked into my house today at 8:41 p.m. Eastern, and it's 9 o'clock now. Skywalker. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you don't mind, please hit a thumbs up on the stream or share it out, or both if you would like to. They both help out, and they are both 100% free. If you don't want to do either, that's okay. I won't likely see if you don't, so that's on you and your conscience you got to live with. But if anybody wants to share, man, it is appreciated. Shout out to Skywalker, man. Skywalker's been a subscriber and friend of the channel for 4 or 5 years now, and has come and gone with different beard styles and getting rid of the beard, and he is back, my man. So happy to see you back. I will put a little thing down at the bottom that'll give the information super clearly. If anybody ever wants to be on this show, where essentially people send in pictures of their beards, they let us know their goals. They let us know their problems. They let us know, hey, should I trim? Should I keep growing? Should I style different? It's 100% free. We've never charged anyone, never plan on it. And you can send on into beardadvicelive@gmail.com. It is scrolling down at the bottom, you guys. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. We would love to have you on the show next week. Now, of course, if you send now, I can't get you on tonight because I got to make the show and set it all up. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes to make it look easy and smooth, which is important. But I would love to have you back on the show next week. And thank you guys. I love all the kindness, especially from the ladies thinking about Sam. Courtney says, dang, poor Sam. Hope she feels better soon. I've been down for a week with some nasty crud. Hey, Courtney, that's spot on. She's been about a week now. I think she went into like survival protection mode until Christmas because she, wanted to have this perfect day for the kids. They did their presents. We did a dinner, and then she just crashed. And since then, pretty much she's been on the couch, or not on the couch. She's been in bed. But today is slowly getting better. Yep. Slowly getting better. And yeah. And so guys, I see some questions out there. Like Josh has one. I'm going to star that. And at the halftime section, you guys can ask any and all questions, and I promise we will cover them to the best of our ability. And Junior says, appreciate your videos. I'm about 2 months in, and you've helped loads. Heck yeah, man. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the community, and welcome to keeping that beard for life, man. It's pretty awesome. And Sean says, I got to admit, this channel and Facebook group have upped my beard game like crazy. Current girl I'm with said she would have never talked to me without the beard, and she's a 10 out of 10. Let's go. Happy for you, man. Hopefully 10 out of 10 personality wise too. So that is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay, Philip, I've started your question as well, and we will hit that at the halftime segment and get this show going. And thank you, Leo. I appreciate it. Today was definitely, in the last week, Sam's best day. We got her up and moving. She wasn't in bed. So that was a good sign, and lots of hydration, lots of all the right stuff, vitamin D, all the other vitamins and nutrients that she needs. And she had her first like really big meal of like the week. And so I think her body needed that fuel. It needed that nutrients. And so I think that's going to be pretty awesome. And Travis says, Dan, I've been doing the butter at night and the beard feeling good when I wake up. Love your tips. Heck yeah, man. I'm appreciative to hear that. So thank you for saying that. It is a game changer. When you use butter for the first couple of times and you wake up and rinse your beard out, you're like, whoa, what is this sorcery? What is this magic? What are these long chain fatty acids doing to my beard hairs? It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it really is awesome. So yes. All right. And we are getting into it tonight, you guys. We have some pictures, we got some questions, and we have some Aberlite giveaways and an Aberlite discount. Aberlite has been rocking with this show for the last 2 months. I don't know if it's going to continue into next year. I'll be honest. I've said it the last couple of weeks. I kind of hope so, but we will see what happens. If not, we do have other companies that have inquired. So we're going to keep the good times going. And I've been really, really, really loving it. And so, yes, absolutely awesome. Ruben, good question. I don't actually know. He says, what is the model number of the new Aberlite Pro? Got one for Christmas, and it's so amazing. I'm not sure. If it says on the website, that'd be the only way I would know. But it really is amazing. Like, there's just a difference. I had actually 2 people from this chat reach out to me this week. I posted some of them on Instagram, and they were like, dude, somebody specifically said I went from the EDC, and I'll let them share. Yep, here's one right here. I love this. Yeah, absolutely love this. And Patrick says, I love the Aberlite mist, but the moisture seems to activate the curls of my beard. Yeah, that's any moisture. So it is a water-based product. It is a moisture product. That is just one of the trade-offs that you got to kind of deal with. If you like it or if you don't, it will bring moisture. That's its job, so that's just kind of comes with it. Flag says, if anybody is debating on whether or not to get the go-to, if it's worth it, it's 1,000% is. It's a giant step up from the lower end models. And I'm so glad that you guys are able to share these things, because for whatever it's worth, and I know I shouldn't even think about these things, but anytime I say that, right, if I say, hey, the go-to is better than the EDC. I know many of you use the EDC. I know many of you love it. I know it works really well. That's great. Not disputing any of that. The go-to is better in every single way. Every shape, form, heat, style, function, feature. It's just better. Now, people that would be pessimist or whatever you want to call them would say, oh, he's only saying that because it's more money for him and this or that. You don't have to use my affiliate. You don't have to use anything. The go-to is just better. It's just better. It is, to me, the best heated brush on the planet. Super close behind with the Pro, but it is just straight up better. And so I love that heated brush. Maybe the only thing I like more than it is the cleaning kit that it comes with. So yeah. And JP says, come on, Aberlite. No one sold more beard straighteners than Dancy. That's a fact. I would put some money on that one as well. Definitely. And RPG says, got my Aberlite trim today, but not going to use it for 2 more weeks. So I can go 1 year mark. Hey, I like that. Oh, very cool. We'll send pics. Please do, man. Please do. And awesome. Ken, I saved your question as well, and I promise we will get there. And Lee says they smell so good and a great refresher. And he's talking about the Aberlite mist. I agree. They smell really good, and it just refreshes your beard. And Brian says, if anybody wonders, I had the Aberlite Compact. The Pro is definitely worth the cost upgrade. And again, there's nothing wrong with those other models by Aberlite or many other heated brush companies. The Pro and the go-to are just better. Yep, it is just better. Yeah, just straight up. Compact is another choice at about 40. Yeah, and again, that's exactly what I'm saying here. And Ken's a pro. Ken knows what he's doing. You can get the job done. But if somebody handed Ken the go-to, he would say, yeah, you're right, Dan, because it's just true. It's just simply true. Thanks, Dan, for the advice with my knots and tangles. Ever since I slowed down on my grooming, it helped out 100%. Let's go. Gary says the go-to is the bomb. Heck yeah. Now, also, it has to come down to your budget as well. That might not be in the budget for everybody. I drive a Chevy Silverado HD 2500 truck. I love it. Are there nicer vehicles out there in the world? Yes, there are. Factually. Does mine get the job done? Heck yes, it does. Is price a factor? Of course it is. So I understand budget and price and all of that makes a big difference. And Lee said, I got the Aberlite Go 2 for Christmas and I'm super impressed. Heck yeah. Ruben said, I had a cheaper Aberlite and it just wasn't great. I used the Pro once and it's miles past it. Yeah, and I've told you guys, I'm super transparent. The only two devices that Aberlite from the ground up has designed and made themselves would be the Pro and the Go 2. And so for that alone, there's a lot of pride in how great those are. Yep. Caleb, great question. I'm going to start that and we will come back to that as well. Same for Neil. Great question, guys. Yep, absolutely. Hey, cool, man. Skywalker, thanks for saying hello. I appreciate that. And JP says, I've had the Aberlite Pro, the original Go, and the Go 2. The Go 2 is an order of magnitude better than the original. Oh my gosh. Compared to that like rounded old Go, yes. It so hard to compare. And Ruben says the Pro versus a lower grade one is like a cheap hair dryer versus a nice one. Facts. Hey, thank you, Damien. He says the tutorial on the mustache maintenance was awesome. Thank you. If you guys missed my mustache trim video, let me show you what my mustache looks like. Come on. Hey, I'd go watch that video on how to achieve that. I'd definitely go watch it. It's 100% an amazing video. I think it's my best mustache video yet. Yeah, best mustache video yet. Nicholas, I've starred your question as well. All right, so let's keep that one going. And Ken says, I know you're right, Dan, but I try not to think about that since I paid it forward. Man, I hear you, Ken. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm just, it's just, it is what it is. One of those things. So yeah, okay. Jeep Rod said, I can't watch the live stream due to be at work, but my daughter is watching you. Oh, cool. Shout out to Little Rod. I like that. And Bearded, hey, what's up, Mike? He says, my new YouTube account. Thanks for the mustache trim advice. Of course. Nate says, I have the Pro and the non-Pro. The lower grade works, but nowhere near the quality of the Pro. And as always, Nate coming in like a gosh dang poet. That's beautifully said. They all work. You can get the job done. You can get to the same end line. But there could be a little bit difference on the journey getting there, and especially the longevity. What's up, Mark? Welcome. Welcome. Okay. I understand you have a video on beard waves. Is it possible to do without a blow dryer? I'm going to save that question as well. Guys, we have a halftime questions segment. And so this will be a great day for as many questions as you guys would like. I'm going to put the little reminder down at the bottom. If you guys forgot for any reason, please hit that thumbs up, the like button. Let's get it going. And if you want to share this out on Instagram, Facebook, all of that's amazing. Hey, Billy. That was a little bit spicy. There we go. Hey, thank you for the super chat, my friend. He said, hey, Dan, my beard feels and looks so much better since that transparency trim. Thank you so much for the continued advice. Absolutely. Yep. No doubt about that, man. I will always be here for you. There's no issues. And Bearded MI says, I went all the way to 380 on my Aberlite today. I don't recommend going above 365, but some people can get away with it a little bit hotter. No one should ever go above 420 degrees when it comes to the heated brush. Now, easy ways to remember that. 365. Remember, okay, I shouldn't go beyond a year, and nobody should go beyond 420. You can put some pieces together there if you're trying to think of ways to remember on that one. What's up, Thomas? Welcome in, everybody. Let's go. And Ken, another dance recommendation, the co-share. Yeah, it's all I use today. I actually emailed the company and I was like, hey, if you guys have anything new in the future, keep me in mind. I'm loving my co-share dryer. I really am. Okay. Is an upgraded Pro better than the Go 2? Stacy, not for me. I prefer the Go 2 because the teeth are a little bit longer and a little bit wider. That's the biggest difference for me. But the Pro is absolutely amazing as well. Yep, absolutely amazing as well. And thank you, Miles. Thank you. All right, let me go ahead and check this out here real quick. Active, got it. Okay, beautiful. Got it. Okay. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, okay. Jason's got it here. He says 420 equals fried. Yes, there is our connection on that one. Yes, Nate's got it as well. 365, you don't want to go beyond a year, and nobody should go past 420 where you will be fried. So, yep, absolutely. Nice, Kevin. Awesome, man. I'm glad you got that giveaway. Yep. Stacy, you're welcome. Always here to help and happy to do that. I thought it was baked at 420. Yeah, maybe your beard is baked. Yes. Ken, yes. Send me a message after. All right, guys, let's go ahead and see what we got in store tonight. Again, if you guys are just coming in, I'm normally joined by my beautiful wife, but she is recovering from a sickness right now that's had her down, like actually down in bed for about the last week. I've been on double duty, dad, mom, content creator, chauffeur, meal planner, cleaner upper, all that stuff, but happy to do it. She always steps up anytime it's needed as well. That's what a good team does. When someone's down, we just step up and make it happen. So it's been all good here, and I love seeing her up a little bit more today. Yeah, Flag, I agree. There's just something enjoyable about the go-to. I feel like I would be crazy saying that, but it's true. There really is something that's just enjoyable. Yeah, just simply enjoyable there. And thank you guys for all the well wishes for Sam. She'll be good. She's tough as can be. I will say, and you can ask her this too. Everyone always says like, oh, guys are terrible and babies at being sick. No. I'm like the best in the world at being sick. Sam doesn't handle being sick super well, but it gives me a chance to take care of her, and I enjoy that. I like helping out the people in my life, and so that is awesome. Tom says, I listened to a pro talking about the pro, and now I'm the pro. Let's go. So true. So true. All right. And Patrick, I saved your question again, my man. And I promise we'll get to that. She said, hey, Sam C, tell me if any lies were detected right there. Tell me if any lies were detected. All right. And then she's hanging out watching in the chat. If anybody wants to have anything for Sam, just don't be too nice to her and tell her that you miss her too much, because then it's going to make me feel bad, all that kind of stuff. So yes. And just start making beard butters, balms, and oils, trying to make the perfect recipe. Oh, nice, Regina. Very cool. Yeah, very, very, very cool. If I get sick, I have to watch my kid and make lesson plan. Oh, dude, don't get me started on what teachers have to do to take a sick day. My goodness. I've talked about it many times, but at my former school, we not only had to put in for a sick day, we not only had to send in sub plans no matter what, and you had to give a reason for your illness. Now, trivia question. 2-word answer. Does anybody know what I told my school every single time I was out sick? No matter what I had to fill in a little document, a box, and I had to physically put in there the reason why I was out and the reason why I was sick. And again, little bit of a trivia question. Ken's got it. Every single time I was sick, I put in explosive diarrhea. Doug knows the first time I put it in, you guys would have thought I was holding Sam hostage. She was like, no, you will not put that in there. I said, oh yeah, they're going to read this. I'm going to make sure they talk about it. And 100%, they're going to think about explosive diarrhea every time they make me put in my absence. And so, yeah, it is huge. And Jolly says, I'm a middle school teacher. I dread sick days. It's easier to go in sick than to call out. It's such a pain in the butt to do sick days. You got to tell them that you have explosive diarrhea. You got to do sub plans. You got to actually put in your absence. And then you have to get back to like behavior problems. People complaining, the sub didn't tell us the instructions. They didn't do it. It's such a pain in the butt to miss days, man. So many days. It's difficult. It is very, very, very difficult. And there you go, Ken. I believe it. All right, let's go ahead and get into the show. You guys see what we got cooking tonight. First things first, I'm the realist. Aberlite. Again, and this is genuine. I have no idea if this is going to continue on next year or not. But as of right now, this is the last time I have a discount code and deal for Aberlite. I always have a link. So if you guys ever purchase from them and you want to have that conscious state of mind to say, hey, I can go help out Dan, Sam, and this channel by using this link. Yes, absolutely. But tonight and tonight only, who knows into the future, Aberlite has a code. DANCY20 is worth 20% off everything on their site. It is good until 2:59 a.m. Eastern. And if you spend $100 with the code, you get free U.S. shipping, a free travel bag, and 2 free mystery gifts. Something along the lines of like beard mist or something like that. So just so you know. Yep. And Michael says, hey, Dan, I'm unable to scroll down to sign up for the giveaways. YouTube does the thing where, I will throw the link in the chat in just a little bit, Michael. Don't worry about that, man. Vado's going to miss a couple days next week with explosive diarrhea. Bearded Gamer Sam is out sick. She's recovering from this gunk that she's had, but I think it's on its way out. She's going to be doing better and better and better. So yeah, I'm excited. Yes. Donald says, don't ask Dan to give a reason he is out sick and needs to send a package to Canada. All are crappy. Well played. Well played. Yep. So dang true. All right. So again, guys, Dan C20 is worth 20% off. Now, if you're buying a $100, $120, $150 device, 20% off is a legitimate savings. I mean, we're talking $30 on the higher end models. So just something to keep in mind. If you want to try this, I genuinely don't know if I'm going to have a code after tonight. It could be a good night to treat yourself. You got a little bit of Christmas cash. You got a little bit of the holiday spending. Just something to consider here. Aberlite, one more time. I'll put a link in the chat. Boom. There we go. All right. And Mr. Kejun, I have starred your question. We will hit that one at halftime as well. And if I miss any questions, you guys will have a chance to circle back and make sure I cover those. But yes, I got you. Mr. Kejun in the chat there. And tonight, you guys, we are going to be doing 3 Aberlite giveaways. Here is a link in the chat. Go ahead. Oh, let me make sure got the right one here. Okay. Boom. All right. Go ahead and give that a sign up, you guys, with your name, with your email. And from there, all you need to do is be here, be live, be subscribed. And we're going to do 2 of the giveaways you see on the screen right now. So it's going to be a 4-pack of that beard mist to kind of give a little midday hydration, give it a little bit of boost. And they do genuinely smell fantastic. And then my favorite thing about this one is the cleaning kit. It is a mix of alcohol. It's a mix of peroxide, glycerin, and water to be able to clean the devices with a brush. The best of the best. It is very, 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 very fun. Okay. I will, JP, actually, great question here. Since we have this up, I will hit this one right now. JP says, would it be helpful if your community sent some positive feedback to Aberlite about how they found their awesome products because of your recommendations? So JP, I love you, man, so much. You oftentimes say things that I cannot or should not, and this is one of those cases. Now, would it be beneficial to this show, to this platform, to my career, for you guys to reach out to companies that you discovered because of this channel, that you enjoyed because of finding them from this channel? Yes, 100%. It absolutely. I don't care if it's Johnny Ray's in the chat. I don't care if it's Aberlite. I don't care any company, whether it's Blackstone, whether it's Rode, any company that definitely benefits. I never would feel right asking you guys to go out and do that, but I'll read this question and I will answer it just as I would any other question. JP, question. Dan, would it be helpful if your community sent some positive feedback to Aberlite about how they found their awesome products because of your recommendations? Yes, that definitely would be helpful. So thank you for sharing that. I just don't ever want it to come across as if I'm like asking people to go and do this or like flood this company because of me. I wouldn't want them to be annoyed with me on that. But it is, 100%, man. I do appreciate the thought there. And anytime you guys can drop a name, and I never want you to be dishonest. If you didn't find Aberlite because of me, don't message them. If you didn't find another company because of me, don't tell them that. However, if you did find a company because of this channel, if you're leaving a review, it definitely is very, very kind and very helpful for you to simply just say like, oh man, love the products, 5 out of 5. By the way, I found them because of a Dan C recommendation. Dan C brought me here. Love you guys. Stuff like that makes a massive difference. Yep, absolutely makes a massive difference. Dave, I got your question starred as well. And for sure, man, we'll have that one, no doubt. Dan, you missed explosive diarrhea reason for calling in sick when teaching. You missed Dan explosive. Oh yeah, for Ruben, or who was it Ruben who was just out? Yeah, too funny. Yep. Yeah, it's such an awesome product, guys. Yep, absolutely. In other words, Dan can neither confirm nor deny that. Yeah, I'm just not asking you to do that. That's my biggest thing is I want to ask you guys to go out there and flood companies or whatever. That's just not my style. But I do appreciate that. Yeah, no. So Erica signed up for the Marriott card based on Sam and myself, our recommendation. Yeah, 100%. You guys, you don't know what random email can get to the right person and they reach out. Would it be cool to work with Marriott? Oh my gosh, yes. Would it be great to continue to work with a great working relationship with Aberlite? Of course it would be. And again, even a big company like Marriott, you never know who it might get to. You never know what day it might randomly pop on the right person's computer and change everything we're doing here. So, Erica, 100%. 100%. John, nope, Sam is not feeling well. Hopefully she'll be back in full force next week, which is the plan. But just us, just the community tonight. I miss her, of course, and I know she gives some unbelievable perspective. But we will do our absolute best tonight with Sam getting better, resting up. And she also had to, I got to throw some love out there, even with being sick, Sam had to take on some bulk of getting the kids to bed, especially Violet. And so that's not easy either. So shout out to Sam for doing all those amazing things, even when she's not feeling 100%. Dan, are you feeling good? Yeah, absolutely. I'm feeling great, man. Yeah, 100%. Hopefully that's coming across the screen. Nizar, I have saved your question as well. We got a bunch of halftime ones, guys. This will be great. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. We're giving away one of these tonight. We're going to give away a second one of these. And then the last part of the night, we are giving away an Aberlite Pro, the newly updated model. Let's go. That is at the very end of the night, guys. An Aberlite Pro for one of you, literally for free, for just simply being here. But first, let's do some beard mist and let's do a cleaning kit that we have. John, I'm hearing this from like so many people. Yep, so many people. He said, hope she feels better. The wife and kids are sick right now. There's so many wives and kids sick right now. Yep, there's something to that. And Bearded Gamer says, is she going to be in the chat at least? If she can, if she wants to, it's up to her. I don't know if she'll be fully able to be chatting. She might be sleeping. She might be showering. But if she's able to, she definitely is at least listening. But yeah, no doubt she'll be here somewhere, somehow, if she can. Okay. If you see your name on the screen, you guys, drop a comment and claim your victory. Say something like, woohoo, it's me, yippee, something like that. And you're going to win a pretty awesome kit to see what you have for your beard mist and for your Aberlite Pro. All right. And I'm just doing a double check on some of these tonight. And just a reminder too, please make sure you guys only sign up once for the giveaways. And I am double checking just to make sure the winners are only signing up once. Gleam helps me out on that, makes it really simple. And we do have a potential winner. I wouldn't imagine they would leave by now. But do we have in the building a Mr. Joseph Whitby? Joseph W. Come on down. I might have said your last name wrong. I apologize. I tried my best. Joseph, are you out there? Drop a comment to claim your victory. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Yeah, we tested COVID, Gary. It wasn't COVID. Flu, maybe. RSV, maybe. I'm not sure, but she's doing well. All right. J Dub says, yeah, that's me. Let's go. All right, guys, throw a congrats in the chat. We do have another one of these giveaways. If you're bumming and you're like, man, I really wanted that cleaning kit. I really wanted those beard misters. We will have another one of these just after the halftime segment. So stick around. And then at the end of the show, we'll be giving away an Aberlite Pro. An Aberlite Pro. Let's get it. Okay. Our first person who is looking for some advice, looking for some feedback as we go through. Nice, man. El Ray, very cool. I'm happy you enjoy that. Okay. Oh, good, Bearded Gamer. I'm glad, man. I'm glad. All right. Robert D in the building says, should I do anything with my mustache? Trying to let it grow out, see what happens. Any other advice on the beard? Pretty happy with it. Still growing. Now 8 inches after 2 years. Awesome, dude. All right. So Robert wants to know first and foremost about his mustache, right? We had the mustache video today. Robert sent in today. I wonder if it inspired it. And then he wants to know just any other general advice about the beard. So of course, guys, anytime we give feedback, we want to make sure we're doing it from the lens of being supportive, from the lens of being helpful. We want to be honest. We don't ever want to lie to people, but we can do it in a way that makes them feel better leaving the show than before when they came in. So just something to consider there. Make sure it's something where they leave and they're very, very proud of it. All right, John, I have starred your question. We will hit that one at halftime as well. All right, Robert, let's go ahead and check this beard out here. Boom. Let's go. Let's go. Ruben, I am not super familiar, but if you want to chop it up in the chat with somebody, heck yeah, man, go ahead and work that out between you guys. That would be really kind of you. All right. Just rock a whaler, just me? Yeah, Ken, just you. I've never given the advice of a whaler, and I can't imagine I will. Unless somebody's like, I can't stand the feeling of hair on my lip. I can't kiss with it and stuff. Then yeah, go ahead. It's just not for me. Hey, what's up, because? All right, Robert. Great beard, dude. Oh my gosh. I love the color. I love the coverage. I love the density. Heck to the yes. All right. Two things he says here is my mustache. Is there anything you would do with this mustache? Man, Robert, if anything, I would just simply try to look at my video from trimming today, and maybe once it gets a little bit too big, just take a little bit off the lip line, like almost identical to the trim that I did today. Almost identical. And so I think that would do amazing, right? Would do an amazing job. But you don't have to. Nothing looks too crazy with it right now, at least. And for the beard, man, for the beard, I do have a piece of advice here that I think will really help you. And you have two options. We always want to try training before trimming. Always training before trimming. Now, what I would love to see is the bulk of your beard, right, starts here and then kind of comes down into this section, right? Same over here. Bulk of your beard is here, and then it's kind of coming down into this section. That's where you're getting most of that body. Now, these hairs on the sides out here, I would love to see you do something about those, just because they're not falling in line with the mass of the beard. They're not falling in line with the density. They're kind of flaring out into the more transparent way. So my advice would be, first off, try to focus your styling on this section by getting it styling like these hairs right here, right? See these ones? Try to get those hairs using heat to style down, right? Let's get those going in this direction here. And then these hairs that are going out, let's get those going in this direction. That's really going to help you bring in, right? See these hairs going out here? Let's get those going down, all right? And then down again. That is really going to make it for really helpful. 100% RPG says heat to bring it in. Yes, absolutely. Use some heat to bring that bad boy in there. And I think it would work really well. Now, if you cannot, if you're like, dude, I've tried. There's a big problem for me there. The other answer would be, I would recommend, if you cannot style those, I would recommend trimming straight down there, right? Not actually that much. All right, so get the sideburns, get a little angle, and then trim that bad boy down like this. Same thing over here. Boom. And let's get that bad boy trimmed up just to kind of clean up those wispies, those transparency ones. I think that could make a nice difference. And I do agree, while we're at it, it's a tough angle from this middle picture here, but maybe a little bit of a transparency trim off the bottom, right? You just bring this bad boy right here. That's going to give you a nice little crispy ledge. And I think that could really help you out as well. Yeah, really help you out as well here. And so, yeah, I think either of those options will work for you. And William says, I took your advice and bought an Aberlite Pro, Dancy. Got a major haircut today. We'll start using the Pro every day. Nice, man. Awesome. I love that. And so, yeah, I think that would definitely help you guys out. Very cool. And Spartan Ken says, somebody played Santa and I owe Dan a thank you. I somehow got a Bearded Mac gift card sent to me, $50 as a newbie. It's much appreciated. Awesome, man. You must have won one of my 12 days of Beardsmith giveaways. So congratulations, man. Really cool. Yep. Love this. And my man Jump Master, Mr. Lewis, says, mustache looks great. Either trim by following your lip line or some wax to style it out of your mouth. Yeah, absolutely. Great advice. Yep, great advice. And Flag says, I can guarantee that those changes will go a long way. Great beard, man. What's up, TK? I agree. Yep, 100%. Ryan, I've starred your question, my man. We will hit that one at halftime. So, Robert, if you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to me through email or Instagram, and I'd be happy to walk you through anything. I think those will make a nice one. Training, if it doesn't work, then trimming. And then also, last one, sorry, man, consider doing a little bit more of a fade or a blend into your sideburns. It's a personal preference thing, but I'm a big fan of blending the sideburns. And I'll do one more line for you. I like to go from the natural corner of the beard to the natural, I don't know if you call this, I'm going to call it a corner because it's my show, corner of the ear, going down right here. So essentially, you're going to make a nice little triangle with the beard, trim this off up here, right? And then start fading this section right here. I think that would make a really, 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 really nice difference for you. I know it's a lot, but to run through it one more time, maybe a slight trim off the lip line, try styling in, and if it doesn't work, try that trim where you're going from here, going down, okay, in that direction. All of those, I think, will help you out a lot. Yeah, absolutely a lot, my man. Awesome. Man, you guys are killing it tonight in the comments. Thank you guys for being so active, especially with me running this show solo tonight. And Miles says, tried that summer butter today. First liquid butter, and I can dig it. Men love simplicity. Yep, it really does. As silly as that sounds, I've said it a million times where I'm like, the summer butter is really nice because you don't have to melt it down. Now, some people be like, dude, you're talking about melting a butter being an inconvenience? Sometimes. If I'm real tired, man, sometimes. And so, yeah. Ooh, me too. Bearded Gamer, as a call out for Robert D, he said, I would love to see an update. Yes, yes, yes. And Ruben, spot on again. Per Dan's advice, do small trims, then find what you like. Trim less before too much. You can always go back and take more off. Lewis just commented today on my video about this. You could always go and take more off. You can't put it back on. It takes a lot longer to put it back on. Awesome, Robert. Thank you, my man. Great entry there. Great one. All right. Next up, we have a little update here from our man, John C., a.k.a. JC, in the building. And he did a little trim here. So if you notice, this was last week, and he trimmed to this spot right here. Same deal over this way. He went from the bigger beard, dialed it in, and has that nice God of War little ledge there, almost a scuba-style beard. I am digging. Oh, here's Robert right here, man. He said, appreciate everyone's advice. Awesome, dude. You have an awesome beard, and can't wait to see an update. Okay, so John C., guys, drop some comments in the chat here. He took off some transparency. He did a pretty substantial trim, but I love it. Absolutely love it. And because says, dang, that's Kratos for real. That's the God of War, if you guys are unfamiliar. Bearded Gamer says, wow, looks great. Heck yeah. Michael said, I put some hair back on once, fell right back off. That's true. You can put it back on, but that is true. Ooh, Jesus, you knew I was going to say that already. Jesus says, the epitome of addition by subtraction. Facts. Absolute facts. John, thank you for sending in an update. We all genuinely appreciate when people send in updates. If you guys get advice on the show, you like the advice, come back in and let us know how it went. Nadal says, that looks nice. JP says, that look great job on the trim. All right, looks great from Gary. Looks great from Brad. Those high lines are real strong. Yeah, I agree, Ken. Excellent shape from Flag. J. Rod says, looks good. Dale says, awesome beard. And JC says, I may have taken off a little too much. Hey, the beauty of it is it will grow back. When I look at that beard on the after, I don't think like, oh, that's a short beard or, oh, man, no. It looks awesome, dude. It will continue to grow back in. Have a little bit of fun. Switch it up once in a while, man. That's great. Hey, Weatherbeard, thank you. Weatherbeard says, hey, guys, hit that like button on the stream. Helps out a lot. It really does. And I am going to put down at the bottom just a reminder of how you guys can get involved next week. If you want to be on the show, if you want to get updates, if you want to send in an update, if you want to get advice, beardadvicelive@gmail.com. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Again, always appreciated. Hey, Cameron, good to see you, man. And hey, what's up, Fitzroy? I like both styles. I agree, Big Day. He can't go wrong on either. He looks great. All right, one screw loose. Hey, I have two screw looses, so welcome to the club. He said, first time on live. Thanks for all the knowledge and encouragement. Heck yeah, dude. Welcome. I think you'll enjoy these. Guys, we're live every Monday and Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. And starting in January, we are back with the Beard Topics Live that will be coming in randomly. And so stay tuned for more lives. Now that Grovember is over, 12 Days of Beardsmas is over, the craziness of the holiday season, which just brings in a whole sorts of different content that people never see. All of that's over. It will just kind of be a little bit easier on the schedule now. Holly says, I keep sending in my beard, but you never give me advice. I only put people on the show that I can give advice for. Holly's beard is perfect. Her mustache is even better. And so I'm like, Holly, you're just trying to flex. Like, you're not actually looking for advice. Holly's just out here flexing. Nate says 18 months. Let's go. It does feel like yesterday. Yeah, it's going to be 24 months in like a week or so, which is crazy, crazy. JP says, I've been missing Beard Topics Live. I know, man. Your comments are amazing and fuel me for those. It just simply hasn't been possible for me yet, but I have 3 of them loaded and ready to go. Now I just need the time. Allie says it's true. My stash is legend. Oh, too good. Too good. All right, guys. Halftime questions here. Okay. I'm going to run through these. Feel free to give your feedback in the chat as well, you guys. And if you have other questions that have not been covered, now is a good time to drop them while you hit that thumbs up, of course. All right, Josh wants to know, Dan, I got an Aberlite EDC for Christmas. Can you do a review video? Not likely. It would be a tough review video for me because I would just simply say, this is good, but not as good as the Pro or the Go-To. That's truly the summary of the video. And so that's just simply what I would say. Okay. Oh, snap. I didn't know if Beard Topics Live are definitely coming back. Yep. 100% coming back. All right. Because look at that member, man. Thank you, sir. Awesome. All right. Dun, dun, dun. All right, Philip Manning says, I have never used oils and butters before, but I've just been able to start growing my beard back after I had a bad accident where I got burned bad on my face. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. What's your favorite butter brand to use? Philip, there are tons and tons and tons of great butters. You cannot go wrong. If you want to message me and let me know things that you might prefer, like do you like strong scents? Do you like weaker scents? Do you like essential oils? Do you like butter that has wax? Do you like no wax? Do you have any allergies? There's so many variables. If you don't know any of those things, man, just look up on YouTube, put best beard products. My video will show up first every time. And you can go through and just go right to the beard butter section. Just throw a dart. Any of those, I promise you'll have a good experience with, as long as it fits into your preference. But Philip, feel free to reach out to me so I can help you on an individual basis because there are so many variables. Now, Ruben says, what is the, model number? I'm not sure, Ruben. I'm not sure the model number on the Pro. Is anybody, that was a flag. If anyone's debating on whether or not to go with the Go-To is worth it, 1,000%. It's a giant step from the lower end models. It really is. I'm going to pop back over here to show you guys again. If you're looking to make a purchase tonight, you guys, DanC 20 is tonight and tonight only. We might have it back in 2024. I'm not quite sure. But for now, DanC 20 is worth 20% off. Thank you, Doug. Doug linked it in the chat. Appreciate you, man. If you guys spend $100, free U.S. shipping, a free travel bag, and 2 free mystery gifts thrown in tonight and tonight only. All right, back to slide 7 here. All right, next one. The big question is from Ken. Any advice for those of us with sensory issues that hate having oil butter on our hands? Great question. Ken, I'm going to need to enlist the chat on this one because this is definitely not something I have thoroughly thought about and not something that I am at all someone that should be giving advice on because I don't know. It's not something that's really crossed my mind. So does anybody have any advice? I thought maybe wear gloves, but no, don't wear gloves and put it on your beard. RPG, that was my first thought. I couldn't imagine a latex glove catching your beard hairs. That sounds, even if you have sensory issues, the feeling of butter on latex gloves. Oh, hey, here's a good one. OG Fitzroy is right. There is a balm stick from Dr. Nick's that you don't have to have it touch your hands at all. So yes, Single Barrel. Hey man, good to see you, dude. Thanks for coming in here. I see you always hanging out, and I appreciate it, man. Thanks for popping back. He said, I hate all lotion on my hands. Me too. But I've never had an issue with butter or oil. It's weird. Yeah, I hate lotion. The feeling of when Violet has a bath at night, usually I give her the bath. I don't like putting lotion on after. I call Sam. I'm like, hey, can you finish? I don't know, man. The best thing I would say is to make sure RPG says have your wife or significant other apply. That's a good idea. Wash your hands right afterwards. Yeah, the spouse could definitely do it. And here's Holly. She says, honestly, you just have to wash your hands after. I can't stand stuff on my hands, but you just have to take one for the team on this. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. I think that's some good advice. Okay, Cubic is not a bad one here. He said, put the oil in a spray bottle, then comb through with a shower brush or comb. Not bad. Not bad, Cubic. That's some really good advice. You got to make sure you have the right oil because not all oils can go through a mister or a sprayer well. But there's something to that, man. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. Jeff has another good kind of on. This is why I asked you guys. I literally didn't know an answer to this. And Jeff says, oil on a comb or brush and apply it that way. Good advice. Or even take the dropper right into the beard. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think we're getting into some good tips and tricks here. RPG is right. Thinner viscosity oil, like something like a Beard Octane, would definitely do you well. For sure. And Ken says, I usually use a dropper for the oil, but butter is a little tougher. Yeah. I would say maybe the liquid butter from Ruddy Man, but you still are going to have to get it on your hands. It's too thick to use a sprayer. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oil on a boar's brush and comb through. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Dan, is there a company that has oil in a spray bottle? Not that I am familiar with off the top of my head. No. And Ping High Score says use baby powder on your oiled hands, then wash it. It'll suck the oil right up. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so single barrel. I actually have seen and held this comb in person. It was at a barber expo. They were trying to get me to review it. I didn't know. I was on the same kind of thing. So essentially it's a comb that has a little insert spot where you can put oil and it'll bring the oil out of the teeth of the comb. Now, I don't know if that's a gimmick or anything that's like in a bad, right, negative light. I just wasn't sure on it. And so, yeah, there could be something to that as well. Definitely. Great advice and great unique question. Really, really unique question, man. I like that one. Thank you, Ken. All right. How would the new Pro or Go 2 compare to the Go 1? Different worlds. You've never heard me talk about the Go 1. Not when it came out, not when it was being used, not before the Go 2 ever existed. I was not a fan of the Go 1. I thought the battery life was terrible. I thought the design of it was terrible. I was not personally a fan, never was. And so, yeah, that's the best one I can do. Hey, Tabletop, thanks for coming in, man. And yeah, Kenny says, love this brainstorm. Me too, dude. We're better together. And that's a fact, an absolute fact. Hey, and they donated 5 memberships. Thank you, guys. That's super kind. So Tabletop just donated 5 memberships. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Really, really cool. I love that. Welcome to the team, members. All right. Hey, Dan, what's up, Ryan? Can beard butter that doesn't contain wax be washed out with warm water? Yeah, so if it doesn't have wax in it, it definitely can be rinsed out. Washing requires a product. Guys, remember the difference of rinsing and washing? Rinsing is just water. Washing is with a product such as a beard wash. Beard butter that doesn't have wax can be pretty much rinsed out with warm water. Not entirely, but you can be fine the next morning if you don't want to wash it out. Yeah, 100%. 100%. And guys, if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up. It is appreciated. Sometimes the thumbs up counter isn't exactly right. Like Sean says, 58 likes. I would imagine we have more than that. Let me see here. My tally right now, if it's going to load, is telling me 113. So we're still missing probably 60 or 70 likes. But not bad. Yep, not bad. And hey, thank you. Again, smash that like button from Tabletop. Appreciate that. Okay. Man, you guys are killing it with the questions tonight. Okay. Next one. Oil before butter or butter alone? I recommend oil. Okay, so here's the recommendation on this specific question. If you are, where'd that go here? If you are taking a shower or a bath, I recommend you always use oil afterwards. The reason why is that water is, especially if it's warm or hot, is going to leach the oil away from your face. You want to use oil after the shower or bath. Now, if you are going to use butter and you've already applied oil during that day and you have not showered, you don't have to take it. You don't have to apply oil before it. You could just simply get the beard damp and then use butter. But most of these times now I am taking a shower at night and I am applying it as well. Hey, Holly, sleep well. Thanks for coming in. All right, Nicholas, Dan, have you heard of females using beard butter on hair? Yes, 100%, especially the tips or the ends of the hair. And Hypnotic, I understand you have a video on beard waves. Is it possible to do without a blow dryer? It's possible. Yeah, it's possible, but it's going to take a lot longer and it's not going to be as effective. But definitely is going to be possible. Just so much harder to do. And I really hope that, and I know we've already chipped away at this, but I really hope as time goes on, the negative stigma of heat will start going away. Now, if you don't like the appearance of heat, that's one thing and a totally different conversation. But if you're scared of heat damaging or killing your beard, it's just not true. As long as you follow the steps that I outlined, it's actually healthier. I know that sounds crazy, and I even avoid saying it because it's like, oh, now you took it too far, Dan. It's true. There's science. It's real. It's not going to kill your beard. It really won't kill your beard. But again, if you don't like it, if you like a more wild, like beard, cool. Do your thing. But heat will not kill your beard. It will not damage your beard. It will help with getting things out like waves. Dan, at the end of your styling, do you use a shot of cold or warm air from the dryer? Cold shot, always when I end. Cold shot, cold shot, cold shot. What's up, Caroline? What's up, Teach? Sam is not here. For anybody just coming in and wondering. Oh, and let me pop back to the question one. For anybody just coming in and wondering, Sam is out sick tonight, and she is likely getting some rest. She might be listening to us right now, smiling, cheesing, looking all beautiful. Hey, Sam C. Is there a product that I could use to wash my head hair and my beard hair every day? Yeah, I would recommend a solid beard wash bar. Yep, a solid beard wash bar. I would recommend from either the Bearded Mac, Johnny Ray's, or Beard Octane. All of those are easy peasy to be able to have to wash your head hair and your beard, and they're gentle enough. Now, is it going to be strong enough to wash your head hair? It depends on your scalp. It depends on your sebum levels, but it likely will be enough for both of them. Yeah, likely will be enough for both of them. Question, do you have a video on trimming your beard on starting out? Dave, yeah, I would look up Dancy Bearded Short Beard Trim. Or look up Dancy Bearded Beard Trim and go way back to my early trim videos where my beard was like 1/3 this size. But Dancy Bearded Short Beard Trim or Business Beard Trim. And Sam C says, I'm here. Sorry, I was showering. Oh, we got you, girl. We know that you're good there. And by the way, Sam, I did show you some love. If you missed it, I said that you not only were sick, but you also had to step up for a kid bedtime duty and help get the kids to sleep, especially Violet. So thank you for being a superhero and taking care of the kids, even in the situation when you weren't feeling your absolute best. How often should I use a stripping shampoo? If you're talking about for your beard, I recommend once a week or once every other week. Once a week or once every other week. All right. How to tame extremely coarse beard hair. I recently started using Zeus conditioner and have used Cremo beard oil for some time now, but I still have very coarse hair. Any advice? Yes, Nazar, a lot of advice. Number one, use better quality products. Cremo, in my opinion, is not good. Zeus, I've not tried personally, but when I look at their company, their website, their marketing, the feedback, all signs point to me of them not being a quality company. However, I've never tried, so I cannot fully say that, but I have a lot of experience. I have a lot of context clues that I can pick up on, and I think that could definitely help you out there. Better quality products. Yep, better quality products. And I would say for taming it, oh man, Nazar, dive into the channel, dude. This is what it's all about here. Drink more water. Got it. Quality products. Got it. Use heat on your beard. If your beard is coarse, one way to make it feel better, listen to me, guys and girls out there. Clearly, one way to make the hairs feel better, softer themselves is heat. Heat not only helps your styling, it literally changes the way your beard feels for a positive. Nazar, other things you could look at are using bird oils, such as ostrich-based oils, something like a CBD oil. Man, it goes on and on and on. Truly, everything that this channel has, as far as like videos and tips and tricks, that's going to make all the difference in the world for you. If you have more specific questions, man, reach out to me, and I got you covered 100%. And got you guys. Man, great questions here. Great questions. You guys keep coming. Woo! Wow. All right, guys. Cremo equals crapo. I do believe I have said that before. Little harsh, but true. We got to be honest, right? Dan, would a silk cap for my beard be advisable? So they make those. They call them like beard bibs or beard caps or all these ones. I had one. If you have a big beard, I don't think it's a good idea pushing your beard and moving it in places it shouldn't go. If you have a short beard, sure, go crazy. But if you have a medium to big beard, which I would say you do, Patrick, I don't recommend those beard capes or beard bibs or whatever the heck they call them, the kids these days. John says, Detroit Grooming 313 beard butter or beard octane nitro beard butter. Truly preference, man. If you want 313, that's a vanilla smooth one with some wax in it. If you want no wax and you want a coffee one, you go nitro. If you were to tell me right now, Dan, you have to pick one of these two, company and scent, I would take Beard Octane Nitro over Detroit Grooming 313. And that's not easy for me to say, but it is honest. Dan C, this is part 2 of the question. For females, African-Americans to use beard oil. I have a person trying to. Yeah, for sure. Heck yeah. Man, women use beard products in all sorts of ways. Yep, absolutely. Jeff says, hey, Dan, first time on the live. Awesome, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live. I've been growing since early July, and anytime I have questions, I refer to your channel. I've been trying various brands of oil. Awesome, man. Thank you. I thought that was a question. I wasn't trying to like just put a comment up, but thank you. Oh, I have a question about how long products last, specifically oils and butters. I have a great butter I bought 2-3 years ago. I haven't used it in a while. Is it still good? Smell it. On average, oils and butters that I have noticed and I have studied have a shelf life of 2 to 3 years of what the company will say. Now, I have some oils and butters that are 5, 6, 7 years old, and they're still perfectly fine. Now, have some turned? Yeah. How do you know? There's a 2-step phase. The first step is if it had a scent and it no longer does, it's still good. It's still okay to use. The scent oxidized. Oxygen got in there. It broke up the smaller molecules of the fragrance, leaving the carriers behind. It's still okay. It just doesn't have the fragrance anymore. The second step is if it has gone bad, if you should throw it away, if it doesn't work at all, it will smell like rotten eggs. It will smell rancid. It will smell ferocious. So I would recommend smelling it. That's the best thing I can give you for advice on that one. David, how long do you recommend waiting to do a transparency trim after styling? Until your beard is physically dry, meaning it's not wet, it's not oily, it's not anything that's glistening. So for me, it's usually, I don't know, I'll get ready in the morning and I'll usually trim kind of midday. But as long as your beard is still styling well and it's still physically dry, I'm not talking about brittle and itchy, but physically dry, that's the tough use of the word dry when we talk about beards, then you're good to go. Jeff, any suggestions for a thick viscosity oil? Artius Man. I do have a discount affiliate code with them. Artius Man has the thickest oil, and it is absolutely fantastic. Single Bear, I got a question. I oil, then heated brush, and then I tend to use butter, but I always wonder if I need to add a little bit of water. You're good to go, man. As long as you aren't waiting for like a half an hour, if you use oil, then heat, you're good to go on the butter because your beard is still going to be slick enough for that butter to apply easily and evenly. And there's likely, even though it doesn't feel like it, likely some moisture that's still trapped inside those porous hairs. So yes, oil, heat, and then butter. You're totally fine here. All right, Pete Neat. Pete Neat, why you got a different name for your YouTube account like every single day? If you don't mind sharing, why do you change your name every day? I'm just genuinely curious because they're not even like related. They're all over the map with the names. Hey, Dan, can I strictly use your hands to comb your beard? I don't recommend that. I recommend when you are throughout the day. Yes, I strongly recommend using a comb in the morning and at night. You want to get through the tangles and snags in an efficient way, but you also need to exfoliate the skin. You don't want to exfoliate with your hands. Your nails aren't perfect. Your skin isn't perfect. You got calluses. You got little skin tags. You got nails that stick out. It's also likely not as sanitary. Even if you wash, it's not as sanitary as a comb that you wash well. So throughout the day for styling, yeah, for sure. But I strongly recommend a comb in the morning and at night, at least. That pretty much night and morning. I got an Everyman Jack kit for Christmas. Good with using everything but the butter, right? Yeah. The wash is very stripping. The oil is okay. When I talk about Everyman Jack, it's kind of like a couple of others. Everyman Jack is like Viking Revolution. There's nothing terrible about it. It's okay. If somebody is just getting started, I'm glad we have products like that on the market. They should be able to go to a store or Amazon and find something that smells good and will get the job done. So it piques their interest to try other things out there. It's like a gateway product. Now, Mr. Anvil, as someone who has been heavily involved in this community for a long time, do I think you will have a great experience with Everyman Jack? No. Do I think you'll have a bad one and you're like, this is the worst thing ever? No, I think you'll be fine. I wouldn't work it into your rotation. However, I think you'd be okay if you needed to. Yep. All right. Excuse the stupid question. What is the difference between a regular beard wash and a stripping wash? And do I need to, and do you need to tip the stripping wash? All right. Number one, he said, sorry for the stupid question. This was not a stupid question. Number two, there are stupid questions. Guys and girls out there, couple of things teachers have lied about your entire life. When teachers say there are no stupid questions, they're wrong. There's a lot of stupid questions. That's just factual. Number two, when teachers tell you or tell your kids that they don't have favorites, they're lying. They absolutely do have favorites. Why? Because they are human, and every human has favorites. And so, yes, I have favorites. You guys will never know who they are, though. That was always my line as a teacher. I said, I absolutely have favorites. It's my job to make sure you guys don't know. And so, James, the difference between a regular wash and a stripping wash is two-part. And it is a two-part here. Queso or salsa? Get out of here, Walter. It's queso. Come on, I'm human. Later, Ruben. Two-part answer here. Number one is pH level. Stripping wash has a higher pH level, usually in the 9 to 10 range. A gentle wash has a lower pH level, usually plus or minus 1 from 5.5. That's ideal for me. And then beyond that, it's ingredients. There are certain ingredients that you'll find in stripping washes and soaps that you will not find in gentle daily washes. So just keep that in mind here. And yeah, I do have a video on that. Thank you, Doug. Doug linked one. If you want to look up stripping wash versus gentle wash, I have an entire video dedicated to that. All right. So yeah, Walter set me up. I missed it. Dang it, Walter. Walter goes, he said there are stupid questions. Queso or salsa. Dang it, Walter. You're right, man. That was a good one. How many times a week do you use a solid beard wash bar? Every other day. Literally every other day. Today was a solid beard wash bar for my beard and my head hair. What is the best stripping shampoo? Now, if you're talking strictly about a liquid stripping shampoo for your beard, it is from the company known as BABC. BABC, Bad Donkey Beard Co. Now, if you're like, Donkey, Dan, that's not, doesn't start with an A. Oh, yeah, that one. And it is their beard wash, not their hog wash. And I really don't like that name, hog wash. I wish they would change that. There's a couple of companies I love, and I wish they changed a few names. I wish BABC got rid of hog wash, and then I wish Volt Lifeproof Grooming got rid of their beard lube and just called it beard oil. I don't say it. When I do the reviews and stuff, I don't say the beard lube. I'm more of a fan of beard oil as the name. Okay, I'm still coming through your questions, guys. Jeff, have you ever tried Live Bearded? Yes, they are an affiliate of mine. They have really good products, Jeff. Their seasonal scents are by far my favorite, and I'm trying to convince them to add some better scents to their main lineup. But yes, 100%, they are a good quality company with really good quality products. Dan, do you have a suggestion for a shower head filter I can buy to help with hard water? Brad, just seriously go on Amazon, look up shower head filter, and find the one that you think looks the best. They all are about the same. They all involve using charcoal and different filters to get the water good. So yeah, I think that will help. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So there's certainly benefits to using beard butter, but what about potential negative effects? Is it possible for butter to hold contaminants? As long as it sticks to the hair, no, there's really no negative to that. As long as you wash your beard, no, there's really no negative to that. If you're getting it to the skin, then yeah, we for sure can trap in some contaminants and some bad things. Leave the butter to the hair and you'll be all right. Good question though. Yep, absolutely. Danny, have you ever come across those randomly thick beard hairs? I have, Ryan. Let me impress you real quick. Those are called Pili multi-Gemini. Look that video up. Doug might link it in the chat. It's a really interesting thing. It's like a super hair is what I call it. So yeah, Pili multi-Gemini. Some people have a disorder where it's all over their body. I know a guy who has Pili multi-Gemini for all of his chest. Sam, it is all over his chest, and he has to have his chest waxed. Otherwise, it's extremely painful. Extremely painful. And yeah, so JP says, I bought some mulberry Park silk pillowcases after recommendations from Erica and Walter in the chat. They're fantastic. Heck yes, they are. They are truly fantastic. Sam uses the Mulberry Park silk eye mask every single night. Yep, every single night. And Fitzroy says, my wife, who's often getting involved with the channel, love her, says, who's African-American, uses up all my butters and oils if I don't. Yeah, here's a little secret, you guys. The African-American women, they call it the natural hair industry or the natural hair community, the natural hair niche. All of these beard things, there's some exceptions, there's some differences, but a lot of our beard products, a lot of our beard like ways we go about grooming, African-American women have been doing for a very long time. Actually, well before even African-American, African women have been using so many of these procedures for hundreds and hundreds of years. And we can go back to the LOC method and we can go back to the LCO method. There's so many different things about trapping moisture and using oil and using butter. It's absolute pioneers when it comes to hair care from the natural hair industry. So OG Fitzroy, spot on, my man. What's up, Ken? Welcome, dude. Okay, let's keep this going here, guys. All right, I'm regrowing my beard, but I also quit nicotine 2 months ago. How do you think that's going to affect my beard? I don't know. I'm actually working on a video on that. The evidence is very, very, very two-sided. Some people say this, some people say that. Keep in mind, guys, anytime there's studies, information is only as good as how you interpret it and how you deliver it. Now, there's information on nicotine on both sides. I just, on a car ride today, was talking to Sam about nicotine and how complicated it is. I'm not talking cigarettes. I'm not talking about the vehicles that deliver nicotine. I'm talking about nicotine itself. It's a complicated one because there could be some positive aspects to it, which is wild to say, but it's true. But there could be some negative ones too. So I don't know, but I will know more in the near future. Stay tuned. Question for the community as a whole. Do you use anything to help with age spots? I had freckles. I do not. My wife, Sam C, would know much more about that. Do putting them in the refrigerator actually make them last longer? Yes, 100%. Our beard products are natural plant products, some of them animal. If you put them in the fridge, they will last longer. Yep, 100%. They will last longer. All right, 2.0 says, I'm new here. He's got a Star Wars picture, guys. We know what to do there. All right, Sam C says, Rentanol for age spots. Thank you, babe. New here. Also new to using beard products for heat, regular hair dryer, or is there a specific item for beards? Any hair dryer is going to work great for you, my man. I recommend a good model by like Babyliss or Kosher or Dyson, something like that. Dyson's expensive, easy. But yeah, there's no specific hair dryer for beards. Great question. Absolutely. Is Beard Struggle a good product? I cannot speak about their products. I can tell you my personal experience is they are an atrocious company that is disgraceful. It is a shame and an embarrassment to the beard industry, in my opinion, in my experience, but no comment on their products. Okay. Dan, what is your experience with Beard Brand products? I have worked with Beard Brand for a long time. I really, really love Beard Brand. I am not... As time is going on more and more, I am not a fan of the most recent changes they made. They changed from having like head hair shampoo and beard wash and then just having one. I don't think it does either super well. They went from a beard oil to a utility oil, which is great, but as time goes on, I'm not the biggest fan of their packaging and the way they rolled out. So good stuff, but I am a little bit bummed with some of their decisions that they have made recently, just to be transparent and honest. Yep, just to be transparent and honest here. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Jesus says, Dan, come on. They don't know I'm a favorite. Well, I was talking about favorites. Do you still need a stripping wash every week or every other week with a short beard? Yes, I think it's as important or possibly more important. So yes, 100%, Big Daddy Kane. I do highly recommend that. Rocking 2.5 to 3 inch off my chin. Just started using a new heated brush. Got an Acrim. Unfortunately, Jeff, there's a lot of good brushes out there. Right. I said the Vicacon X 2.0 is a solid budget option. The Aberlite EDC is a solid budget option. The Kushel Bar is a good quality heated brush. There's a bunch out there. I'm not even going to trash them. The Arcam one, unfortunately, those ones are not great in my experience. Yep, not great in my experience. Singleberry says, anyone tried beard grenade? I have not. Sorry, man. What are your thoughts on hot oil treatment for beards? David, I have a video on that. I would encourage you to check that one out after the show. Dan C. Bearded hot oil treatment. Spoiler alert, I'm not a fan. I don't think it's worth the squeeze. So I finally get COVID. I don't get sick that often. My beard definitely showing it. Waves after the shower. I'm worrying it's damaged my beard. Any advice for a swift recovery? The Falconeer, same thing. Look up Dan C. Bearded beard sickness, and I'll break down the whole thing for you. Again, spoiler here. Don't worry about it, man. Focus on getting better. Focus on recovering. Your beard will come right back. I promise you. You're good to go. Just get better. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Is it normal to find beard hair throughout the house? Yes. Especially if you have a wife to point it out. Just kidding. Yes, it is. You shed, I shed, we all shed. Woo! As a smoker, I would say that none of the positive aspects of nicotine for your beard outweigh the negative aspects of the delivery methods. Yes, Cameron, I am strictly talking about the nicotine itself, not the delivery methods. Correct. There is nothing positive about cigarettes for your beard at all. All right, question. So I had to cut my beard. I had to cute my beard. I had to cut my beard, sadly, because of the two main factors. First is the humidity. Second was the barber made a big mess, so I had to cut it. What do you recommend for the humidity? Try to embrace it. Don't go with a perfectly straight, perfectly manicured beard. Embrace the style of a little bit of volume, a little bit of girth, right? That's going to be a good thing for your beard, a little bit of texture. Or you have somebody like Ken in the chat who is from Hawaii. He over straightens his beard in the morning so the humidity can bring it back to a state in which he likes it. Either of those would be a really good approach. Yep, either of those would be a good approach. Tom, what up, man? Tom Robertson says, thank you for your info. Love your videos. Just found you on YouTube. They help. Hey, man, thank you. You'll like the live streams even more. Thanks for being here. Have you tried another mustache style instead of a lazy walrus? Not really. I've dabbled with a handlebar. I've dabbled with a couple other things. I just think the lazy walrus, for me, is the superior style. I just love it. Absolutely love the lazy walrus. Oh, I'm glad someone asked about Beard Brain. I want some shampoo and conditioner and wonder why the shampoo is so soapy. Yeah. No, I'm not a fan of the conditioner. Never have been, actually. Even all the way back to my reviews. Yep, even all the way back there. So yes. All right. I'm 54 and have always had mustache and goatee. Wanting a beard now. Should I trim down to the goatee and all grows evenly or let it go naturally? Hey, Todd, welcome in, man. I think I saw you comment recently. I do recommend trimming even and letting it grow, or as it grows, do small incremental trims until it works back even. I would for sure try to trim that even. Mark says, Dan literally has a video for any occasion. I try, as long as it's related to beards. So yeah, I try. Okay. Hey, ladies, calm down. Erica says, Sam, is your sink covered in them too? Hey, do not make me take a picture of the shower drain, you guys. Do not. And I will give you a little spoiler on that one. It's not beard hairs. Yep. I'm sorry, Dan. I was walking my fish. How was that? Yeah, I don't want to show you guys the shower drain. Yep. Do not. She says his sink and my sink. All right, hey. Okay. Let's all pile on Dan here. Guilty. Sam has a better angle to look at one side of my beard on her sink, and I have a better angle to look at one side of my beard on my sink. But ask Sam C in the chat, who cleans the shower drain? Me? So, all right. I think we got all of these ones, but yeah, I am guilty of getting her sink a little bit messy with the beard hairs. So yes. And RPG says, Dan might even have a video on explosive diarrhea. Sam says, can't do that. I'd barf. You still support creatine usage? Yeah, I swear it worked wonders for my beard, just not muscle gain. Oh man, yeah, there's creatine is the most studied supplement in the history of this planet. And the benefits for the brain, the benefits for hair, the benefits for so many things can absolutely be potent. You just need to make sure you're drinking enough water, and you want to make sure you are not overdoing it. But yes, 100%. So you have a his and her sink. It's more like a his and his sink. Am I right? No, just kidding. That was a joke about the beard hair being in the sink. Yeah, okay. All right. Moving on, guys and girls out there. Great questions. Boom. It's giveaway time. Let me throw a link in the chat real quick. here you go. If you've signed up, you're all set. If not, put your name, put your email. And I just want to say I appreciate you guys. I know so many of you who are adding into the chat, getting involved, making laughs, great questions, great advice. And I know there's just as many, if not more, that are sitting back, relaxing, listening, watching. I appreciate you guys as well. So thank you for anybody in any way they get involved with this channel. It all makes a big difference. Big, big difference. So we're going to give away another set of the Aberlite Beard Mist and the cleaning kit, you guys. I don't know why, but the cleaning kit is one of the most satisfying things in my life. I really enjoy this thing. I don't know if it's because I've been asking for it for years, like literally years. And I don't know if it's because I asked for it and it actually came out better than what I imagined, but it's really, really nice. Yeah, absolutely. Will this work for the disgraceful hot comb from Beard Struggle? Yes, 100%. It will work for any heated brush. It will work. I clean. Sam's like throwing all this mud on me tonight. Like if you guys don't know, on Wednesdays, she likes to pick fun at me and I love it. But I clean her flat iron with this kit too. So she's happy with it as well. Okay. I like that you respond. I can't expect all hosts to respond to each person's comment, but it's cool to be responded to. Hey, man, of course. I try my best. I can't get to everybody, but I genuinely try my best. I know what it feels like to feel like you're trying to get involved and you don't get that love and appreciation back. I try to make sure you guys all know that you're valued and respected and loved here. So, yes. Okay. Clearly, Sam's feeling better. Hey, it doesn't take much for her to be sassy. Have you guys met my daughter? Am I right? All right. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. Garden State, what up, my guy? And now Flag says, Dan's response game is amazing compared to most people. Thank you. I try. I know I'm not the smartest person out there. I know I'm not the most talented person out there. But it's hard to find somebody that will outwork me. I don't know if I've ever met him. So that's something that I have a lot of pride in. Okay. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory, and we will see who gets this amazing kit, especially with the cleaning one in here. And again, guys, beard mist can be used by women. The cleaning kit can be used on any kind of flat iron, any of this stuff. So should I use alcohol to clean my straightener? Yes. Yep, absolutely. I do have a couple of videos. If you guys look up how to clean a beard straightener, how to clean a heated brush, I have at least 2 videos that pop up, maybe one more coming on Friday. Know what I mean? The company doesn't even know it yet. It's a surprise, but maybe one more coming on Friday on how you guys can clean it. Maybe I demonstrate it. Okay. Cheers, by the way. I just got real thirsty. Do we have in the building, dun, 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 Ellie, the cake pop boss, the gluten-free griller, the lady behind the cook line. Woo! Ellie, are you out there? Drop a comment to claim your victory, and this kit will head out to you as quickly as Aberlite can get it out there. And by the way, guys, too, we talk about the products. Aberlite's customer service, tippity top. Yep, tippity top. The streak has returned. Ellie, years ago, went on a hot streak. Hey, Ellie, on a hot streak of giveaway wins. It was wild. Ellie, congratulations. And any of the winners today, guys, Aberlite will reach out to the email you signed up with. You don't need to do anything other than check your email over the course of the next couple of days. And by the way, guys, don't you even dare think about leaving yet, because we are ending the night with an Aberlite Pro giveaway. That's one heck of a way to end Beard Advice Live in 2023. One heck of a way. Also, did you hear that? New Year's Eve, 9 p.m. Eastern. We're starting the party right here, you guys. Beard Octane, Joe. I would invite Eric, anybody. Not anybody. A lot of people are going to be welcome to be on screen, and we're going to hang out. There's going to be giveaways. There's probably going to be deals. I don't know. We're going to be jokes. There's going to be laughs. It's going to be a party. It's going to be a hangout. It's not like just beard advice. I love beard advice, but it's just going to be a party. It's going to be fun. We'll be laughing. We'll be making fun of each other, just, nudging each other like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. New Year's Eve. If you don't have anything to do, I would be happy for you to join our family and join our party over here. Dan, have you ever covered Jamaican black castor oil? No, but I can real quick. Jamaican black castor oil is the same thing as castor oil. The only difference is they roast the castor bean before they extract the oil. That gives it a darker color, a slightly different pH level, and gives it a unique odor that castor oil does not have. To me, it is a lesser version of castor oil in every way possible. So I don't ever know of a situation where for your beard, I can't speak about anything else, people ingest it as well, they consume it. But I can't think of a situation in which I would recommend Jamaican black castor oil over regular castor oil because of the pH, because of the odor, and because of the color. But again, the difference is they roast the bean before they extract the oil. How's the oil and stuff from Aberlite? I think they're working on improving it. Is it something I super duper recommend and use right now? No. Is that fun to say? No. Do I hope Aberlite comes back as a sponsor? Yes. But will I lie to make sure they come back as a sponsor? No. I really think they're going to put a lot in 2024 on improving those products. So that would be my answer to that one, as much as that's not fun to say. So thanks for asking and put me in a bad spot. No, I'm just kidding. It's not something at this time that I super duper recommend. Yeah, occasion they provide. I know you did, man. I was just giving you a hard time. They provide them, so heck yeah, it could be. Give it a try. You can gift it. When I used them, I did not have the best experience, but I think they will be improving it. Yeah, absolutely. All right, Dan has covered onion seed oil, but hasn't covered kukui. I got you, Ken. I'll make it happen, man. Yep, I will make it happen. I covered onion oil because in India, it's one of the most searched oils. Come on, search engine optimization, SEO. A beard mask be equivalent to a beard butter conditioner? I don't know. I've never seen or heard of a beard mask. Yeah. Dan, what oil carrier do you feel is the best at absorbing into the beard? There is no best, unfortunately. There's no one size fits all. If you're looking for the best absorbing, you want to go for thin viscosity oils. Okay, here we go. Matthew D. Been trying to get rid of all these dense waves and have my beard even thicker and longer. Let's see what Matthew D's got going on here. Hey, yo, look at that thing, man. All right. He said, I'm trying to get rid of these dense waves, all these things. Matthew, I haven't said this tonight, so don't tell me that I'm corny and repeating the same thing, guys. You are your own worst critic. I don't see dents and waves or any of those things. I see texture. I see character. And I am someone who is not a fan of waves and dents and dips. I don't like them. I'm not a big fan. To me, this is just texture. The thickness, this looks like a thick beard, right? This looks like a thick beard. And so and what he's saying here, dense waves and have my beard thicker and longer. Key thing for the thicker and longer is as you are growing, keep in mind, you have a very light shirt on with a very dark beard. That's really unkind to yourself because it makes it show through more. As you grow out, if you want it thicker and longer, only trim from the bottom. Stop trimming this area here, especially. You can dabble up on the sideburns, but this area here, stop trimming this one. Yep. All right, Mr. Adams, take care, buddy. Stop trimming this one. Make sure you do not trim this area here either. This is a no zone. Okay? That's a no zone. Other than that, if you're referring to this little wave, little dip, little dent, don't. That thing's awesome, dude. Don't worry about that. It looks great. As Flag said here, just keep growing. Simple. Truly simple. And I hope you read the chat. Everyone has a lot of nice things to say. Nicholas, I got beard oil for Christmas. The oil kind of ingredient in it is coconut extract. Everything else, stuff I can't pronounce. Would you use it? I'd have to take a look at it, man. Send me a message. Send me the ingredient list. The things you can't pronounce is probably the scientific name, right? If we all took a look at most of the products in our house, if you had to read the scientific names, all of us would be terrified. It just depends on how they list it. Now, coconut extract is very interesting. I am familiar with coconut oil. I'm familiar with fractionated coconut oil. I'm familiar with MCT oil. I'm familiar with different versions of triglycerides. I'm familiar even with versions of squalene oil from coconut. I'm not sure what they mean by coconut extract. That worries me. That worries me for the wording right there. Yeah. So would I try it? I don't know. I'd have to see the list. Awesome, man. Matthew, thank you for sending it in, dude. That's a great beard. Truly a great beard. All right, Sultan. My name is Sultan, beard enthusiast. Advice required, please. Want a very long beard to stand out from the crowd. The length in the images is really frustrating at times. Please help. Nicholas says, how can I send you the ingredient list? My man, reach out on Instagram is my preferred method, Dan C. Bearded, or email dan_command@yahoo.com. If you go to any of my videos, like my mustache trim video today, it is in the description for all of my contact information. All right, Sultan, let's see what he has here. He's frustrated with the length and would like some help. Boom. Hey, I did not plan this, but we got back-to-back easy ones here. Sultan, two-part advice. Stop trimming. That's one. Number two, focus on your health. Take things like biotin. Take things like men's multivitamins. Take collagen. Make sure you are drinking enough water. Make sure your diet is on point. Make sure you're exercising and getting your testosterone up. All of those things make all the difference in the world. All the difference in the world. And guys and girls out there, again, if anybody wants to be on the show next week, Sam C will be back. It is beardadvicelive@gmail.com. We would love to have you. It's free. Send on in, just like all the gentlemen did tonight. Yeah, dude, biotin, beard supplements, diet, exercise, lower your stress, all of the things to be healthy, and stop trimming. You will never trim your way to a bigger beard. What's up, Lance? You will never trim your way to a bigger beard. You have a great beard, man. An absolutely great beard. That beard is thick. It's got great texture to it. Stop trimming. Single Barrel says, man, I wish mine was that thick. You definitely stand out from the crowd, but you just got to let it go. And absolutely, positively, do not ever trim this neckline up if you are. Leave that thing alone. Leave that thing alone. Evan says, but addition by subtraction. So we're not gonna lie to people and say that taking inches off gets you a bigger beard. Now, do I believe in addition by subtraction? Yes, almost always. But it's not a bigger beard. It can look better. It can look more full. It can even appear to be bigger at times, but it's not a bigger beard. There's no way you can get bigger by trimming. It doesn't make it grow faster. It doesn't make it grow differently. It's just all about perception and appearance. But the fact of the matter is you cannot trim your way to a bigger beard. You can trim your way to a better beard in most cases, but not a bigger one. And his advice, what he was looking for here is that he wants a very long beard. No subtraction in that situation. You got to keep it going. Yeah, Flag, I thought the same thing. Very similar hair texture to yours. Yep, absolutely. I had a barber trim under the beard. It looks so thin. Oh, that's the worst. When they take those necklines up, it is the worst. Absolutely the worst. All right, guys, let's go. Even without Sam C keeping the pace and the time here, we try to end by 10:30 on Wednesdays. It's 10:27. Goodness gracious, that was some good timing. I will put a link in the chat in case anybody did not sign up for the giveaways. Go ahead and click the link, you guys. Put your name, put your email, and we're giving away one of the top 2 best heated brushes, best beard straighteners in the entire world. Yeah, Robert's right here. He says, everyone sees things wrong that nobody sees. Yeah, we're our own worst critics. Always. Yep, absolutely always. You got to go easy on yourself, guys. As hard as that is, you got to go easy on yourself. Dancy, can you feel the difference when it's just you on your channel versus when Sam? Yeah, man, I miss my wife. I miss my best friend. I miss the banter. I miss her perspective, her advice. At least once every show, she says something. I'm like, shoot, I didn't think about that. You're right. I miss the questions that people have for her specifically. So yeah, 100% I miss the difference. I also like the diversity of the stream. I have a Monday stream where it's just me talking fast, making noise, doing my whole thing. I like that it's a little bit slower. It's a little bit of a different cadence. I know you guys love me, but it's okay to miss her too. And it's not an insult to me to say the show's better with her, because it is. And so, yeah, 100% I miss her. Luckily, I get to go hang out with her right after the show and spend the rest of the night with my best friend. So absolutely, man. Thank you for asking in a respectful way. Okay. If we see your name on the screen, drop a comment and claim your victory. This is for an Aberlite Pro. Let's go. Stan, do you recommend using minoxidil and beard oil butter wash conditioner? I don't. If you were my buddy, man, you were like, hey, Dan, I don't like my beard growth right now. Should I use minoxidil? No, I don't recommend that. If somebody comes to me and says, hey, Dan, I'm using minoxidil, do you think that's okay? Yeah, try it for sure. I'm not convincing anybody out of it, but it's not a huge recommendation. I would recommend something like the Beard Growth Stem Oil from Dr. Nick's or the Accelerator from Grindstone Grooming. Either of those would be a better alternative with actual science beating minoxidil. That would be my advice. And Stan, if you want to reach out to me, man, I can give you more specifics from there as well. And Flag, thank you, man. He said, you two are an amazing team. I agree. Yep, I agree. And Sam is prettier to look at. That's a gosh dang fact. That is a gosh dang fact. My beard gives it a run for the money, but there's no doubt about that. All right. Do we have in the building Mr. David Deadeye Hill? David, come on down and claim your Aberlite Pro. That's a pretty big giveaway. Yeah, it's a pretty big giveaway. Gaming with the boy, of course, I remember you, man. You have a job. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's a job that is a higher status in society that doesn't usually account for beards. And you've been rocking a really great beard. And he says, been a minute, been with the Prego wife who's due in February. Congrats. Quick question. Could you use a micro needle and beard oil like directly one after the other? I don't know. Gaming with the boy, I would recommend looking up Dancy Bearded. Hey, David's in here. I would recommend looking up Dancy Bearded Derma Rolling, and that video will share all of my entire knowledge about derma rolling. Outside of that, I do not give advice on derma rolling because it involves puncturing the skin. But check that video out. It's very thorough. It has a lot of science, and it has some history. Guys, if you haven't checked out not the minoxidil one, but my actual derma rolling video, there's some really cool history in there about how it started from a tattoo machine. Back in the day when they thought that they could heal scars by poking the skin repeatedly to activate the skin's natural collagen. Really, really cool, man. Yeah, really, really, really cool. And so, yeah, just something to consider checking that video out. Awesome, David. Congratulations, man. You have won this. Keep an eye out for Aberlite emailing you and getting a hold of you. Congratulations. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate that. Boom. Let's go. Okay, and Miles, I will give you guys a little sneak peek onto Friday's show. Two-part reason why we're going with this topic. One part is because Sam might still have a cough when we record tomorrow, and also I think you guys really want to hear it. But the Friday podcast topic, you guys catching up with the commands, it's linked in the description. I think I can grab a link for you guys in the chat as well. Maybe here. Catching up with the commands you can listen to on any podcast platform, as well as a chat in the stream. Does Propel count as water intake? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But the podcast topic on Friday is Dan reading mean comments. So I compiled a list of, I don't know, like 10, 15, maybe 20 comments that people were really rude to me. And I'm going to read them. I'm going to share my perspective. I'm going to laugh. We're going to have a good time. It's like Jimmy Kimmel when they read mean tweets. It is going to be me reading mean comments about me. So it's going to be fun. Cameron Swartz says best podcast ever. Thank you, man. We're very, very proud of it. Sam puts a whole lot into that podcast and she's crushing it. She's very talented at what she does. Gaming with the Boy says, will do. On top of that, is there a beard oil you recommend for growth? Yes. Check out the Beard Stem Growth Oil from Dr. Nick's or the Accelerator from Grindstone Grooming. And I think that'll make a difference. Yeah, it's going to be fun, guys. It's going to be fun. So it is, it's going to be Mary. Yeah, she got real mad at me. She got real that I don't think I saved hers, but that lady got, she got upset with me. And then her husband got upset with me for calling her out. So yeah. Dan C, do you know the brand of your mic? This is a podcast mic from a pod mic from Rode. This is a Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. This is a Rode, I don't know, I got a lot of mics, but this one is a pod mic. Yep. What is your discount for Dr. Nick's? Dan C. Dan C is my discount over there for Dr. Nick's. I'm pretty sure. Let me verify real quick. It's worth 15% off. I know that, and I'm almost 100% positive. It's, Dan C for 15% off. Awesome, you guys. Got all your info down for the winners. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, even though my better half couldn't be here. And Roll Tide beat Michigan. Hey, have some fun watching the game, guys. Do you need to switch beard oil for the seasons? It's up to you. There's no need. It's a preference. I do recommend maybe altering, going more towards a thicker oil in rotation when it's dry out, a thinner oil when it's hot and humid, but it's all personal preference. Hey, Judd the Stud getting a trim on Friday. Picks next week. Please, updates. Send the old pick with the new pick. Let's get it. All right, guys and girls, I will see you on Friday with the podcast and a review video. The review video is me cleaning a heated brush with the Aberlite cleaning kit. Bye, guys. Stay bearded and stay